Ladies and germs, welcome back to Iron Lung. Now, we are still in the depths, we're in the deep end of this moon trench thingy-majig. And today we are hopefully going to... Why am I surrounded? Where the fuck? $6:30. Where the fuck am I? Why are my readings going crazy right now? Why? What is surrounding me? What the fuck was that? What was that? What was I surrounded by there? What the fuck? I don't know what that was. Anyway, doesn't matter. Okay. We're gonna head out of this this blood ocean. We're not, but we are going to traverse it today, which is the exact premise of this game. So the x-axis is 2628. We're going to tick all of these off. We haven't done the anomaly, but we might not need to. I have a feeling we will, but it's fine. We'll just do it now. We'll head up and do the anomaly. So the y-axis is here. Okay, so now we've got to angle it upwards. Yeah, so welcome back to Iron Lung, guys. This is a really enticing, gripping horror game, which sees us confined to the comforts of this here submarine that we're in right now. What's our oxygen at? Okay, we're quite low. Where are we at? We're at 380 odd. Okay. Oh, what's that noise? There's a rumbling. This noise, this humming is just still throwing me off, you know. Okay, so we're now up here. 560, so 330, 440. Yeah, we're up here now. Okay, let's start angling our way over. We're going to do the anomaly. We're going to go all the way up here to where I think is the big shiny thing that makes this cockpit all warp. We're going to go sort this one out. We're going to take a lovely little picture for the Instagram, and then we're going to head down and hopefully do these other ones if there's time. I see I'm a completionist, I am. I want to do it for science. I want to see how the game ends if we do these checkpoints in a different order, you know? That's what we'll do today. If I angle it up a bit. Yeah. I've said this before, but I'll say it again. This game is steeped with really awesome lore, so it's just quite exciting to be immersed in this world through its sound design and through all the different lore things that you learn on this terminal here, which we've already done in previous episodes. This episode we're just going to, for science, figure out how the game ends if we do these different checkpoints in different orders. Oh. So we need to get to X 350. Just before 350. Okay. We're getting there. Slowly but surely we're getting there. Okay, game saved our progress so far, that's good news. So Y is now nearly 550, so alright, so we should be around here now. And then 370 odd. It's probably a good sort of coordinates to be heading straight up now. Straight up. Oh, 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 oh. Oh. Okay, just gonna get through this tight little bit here. Nice. Nice, we did it. We got through this tight little bit here. Good. We've learned that that's a very tight little pocket. So it's quite useful to get through that bit in one shot rather than having to maneuver and then reassess. So up here we're at 5, we're at 6. Okay, you know, we can turn left here on 270 degree to the left. I'm gonna head up. I'm gonna take a picture of the anomaly, which makes the ship and submarine just warp like something crazy. Yeah, we're at a decent sort of spot, aren't we? So we're going to get through at 317, which means we just need to go shoot left more. Hell yeah. This game is very addicting, because what this entire journey has been... what am I doing wrong here? Where am I? What am I looking at? Is this better? I think this is better, isn't it? If I angle it. Oh. I'm entering the tunnel. Entering the tight little squeeze. Good. I should feel the submarine start to warp a little bit now as we approach it. So, oh, it's really starting to flicker about. Interesting. So we should be, so the X coordinates are 216, which means we should roughly be here. So if we go a bit further, we don't want to go further than ideally like, okay, there we go, there we go, there we go, there we go. We found the wall. Good, now we head down on this angle. And we should be in good stead. Oh, let me angle it. Oh, these pipes, man! They're really good at making you on edge, you know, when they burst. Yeah, here we go. Now we're starting to see the submarine warp as we get closer to the anomaly. You see, now this bit I know, so we need to get to... X is a bit too far to the left, so we need to angle it back right here. So X needs to be 180, and then the Y needs to be 576. Okay. Oh, it's really wobbling now. It's really jiggling. Wait, 180? Yeah, 180. Good. Now, and then the A-axis needs to be 180. 184. Okay, good. 184. We're just gonna take a picture of the anomaly, and then we're gonna scoot on out of here, and we're gonna finish the game elsewhere. That's the plan, if it's even possible, because it might not be. Because last time I tried it, I did not make it out. Is this right? Yes. Wait, what? No, that's it. That's the image. 184, 170, 176. Okay, and then 181. That should be it. There we go. It's ticked off now. Nice, we did it. Okay, so that's the anomaly. I'm fairly certain this time, because I got an achievement saying so. Now it's time to leave. Now it's time to leave before it's too late. Oh, we're gonna leave. We're gonna leave. Oh, it's gonna be tight. But at least the cockpit isn't. What was that? What the fuck was that bump? So we were at 600Y and like 150X roughly. We've moved again. What the we're outside of the tunnel here. Yeah. What the sub has just moved again. That's the second time where the ship has just moved on its own. Like it's been bumped. Or like teleported seemingly. That's really strange. Because we're like at the entrance to it now. Like we're here now. Where we was like down here ready to head back up. This game is very puzzling to me. Okay. So we need to get to X 3 Fiddy. Or just past 3 Fiddy and then we'll head down. Back through the... Oh, what the hello? No, but we don't. What do we... Wait, that shouldn't be anything close to us. What is that? What is that? That shouldn't be a wall, right? Ah, maybe it is. Maybe it is. Maybe I'm a bit close. So the Y is 620. Yeah, we're a bit close to the wall. That's my bad. All right. Never mind. I had that wrong. It's fine. So if we head just right and up a little bit. Down a little bit. Now we can start making the descent. To the deep end, ladies and germs. To the deep end. So X should be... yeah, just past that. So if we can angle it down a bit more now, I believe. Oh, no, maybe not. Aha. Okay. No, wrong way. Back this way. Nice. Nice. Okay. And then the y-axis is now 5... Aha, we done it. We made it. Made it. Good. Now, we're going to make this turn back here to the right. We're gonna head on back along here, and then we're going to head down here and then through. That's the game plan. I'm very glad that we managed to hit the anomaly again and get out safely. I'm really confused how we managed to get from here to here. That was the bonk. We got bonked. There was one other time where that happened, where we got bonked from here and ended up like here in the last episode of us playing this. It was very, very strange. I still don't know how that's happened. So the x-axis needs to reach past 550 in order to do anything. So we'll just go on the descent this way, right? And then hopefully... my headset. come back. Here we go. Nice. So we're approaching like 500Y. So that means we're like here. Yeah, we can angle it down a bit more then. Okay. So far so good. Operation Don't Die in the Blood Ocean is somehow still successful. Okay, so the Y is now 480, which makes us like roughly here, so we can just angle it a lot steeper now, can't we? Down into the deep down, into the deepest depths, into the deep end, into the deepy down time. You got it. I sure do have a way of words. Yeah, so that's like 550 to like 600. Let's keep it like that. Oh, thank you. It's going to get narrow in a sec. Yeah, there we go. Right, if we just like angle it a bit more. Yeah. Sweet, I think we made it through. So the Y is now reaching 350, which means we're like here now. Good. Good. No, wrong way. This way. We're doing well. We're doing well. So we're at 350. We're going to go below 350 on like a steady sort of pace because we want to make sure we line up the sub well to reach this little intersection here. Yeah. It's going to be interesting. Okay, so X is now 500 odd. Yeah, let's just keep heading left. Nice. Yeah, it's all the little noises that happen right on cue. It's all the little noises that happen around you that always creep you out the most. And then you never see anything. That's the real kicker, you know? So Y is now 330, which is good. That's where we want to be. Oh. And we're at 400, which means... Oh, which means we're kind of in the tunnel already. Oh. That's weird, we made it through the tunnel already. That happened way too easily for my taste. That's a bit creepy. Okay. So now that we're at X 380, that means we're like here. Let's just keep going until we get all of the waypoints. Okay. Oh. Hey now. So the Y is now 300. Let's see where that is. Good. Now let's go on the left. I said the left. We're going to spin like this until we reach X. Before we reach X 300, we're going to move up. Nice. Oh. Oh, that scared the fuck out of me. This better not be timed, because that's like... That'll really take a damper on the game, like the fact there's a time limit, you know. I sure hope there isn't. So the X needs to be... 250. And the Y needs to be 400. Game save progress again. Interesting. Okay, so we're reaching the... okay, so the X was good. Let's course correct the X a little bit. So it's meant to be 559 there, 259. Cool, and then that's... Okay, so then the Y is the one that needs to be corrected. The Y just needs to go up to 40... What was it, 409? 406. And what was the orientation? It was 296. Oh, passed it. Come on, there we go. Cool. Bang. That's it, right? Tick. There we go, good. 2 more. And I imagine... The more I think about it, the more I feel the game will just end when you hit all of the points of interest. That's my theory, but it doesn't matter what order you do, which makes it more of a free roam game than I thought. I thought it would be much more linear. And I like that there was the hidden stuff that we found. We found like that sunken like submarine, the burner sub or whatever it was called, the SM-8. Plus like the humming like thing up the top. It was very strange. But now I just want to get to the end really and just confirm my theory, even though I do feel like that is correct. You know. Oh. How are we doing? I mean, the X is 300, which means we're like here on the X, and then on the Y we're like 3. Okay, so we're still up a little bit. Let's angle it down. We're gonna hit something on the top bit there. I knew it. Nice. I think, once again, I've said this before, but I like how this game forces you to learn navigational skills and work. The coolest thing about it is that it forces you to use this map and gather an idea of where you are geographically. Otherwise, you're fucked. You know, you've got to know that. So where is the Y? So the Y is here, and the X is... Yeah, we're about here. Okay, good. Then we can angle it down and head straight for the next point of interest, which is the second from first, which requires 378 and 263. Seven, 8. We're good on the X. It's just the Y. 6-3. Right. Good. 7, 8. Okay, so let's go. No, this way. Good. And then this, and then I need to be at 050. Okay, good. Sorted. So I need to be at 50 degrees angle on the A axis. And I'll reverse it a wee bit. Bang. This should be it. Sorted. One more. One more gang. One more team. One more fam. Okay, so we need to just go this way now, don't we? To the first point of interest. It's all come full circle. We began with this point of interest and now we're finishing this point of interest. I will probably hop back into this game at some point in the future. I would like to see if there's any chance for mods that I can try this game on. I don't know though. I don't think there's any official mods that this game supports, but I do want to see what else this game offers. So I might hop back in the future, but I don't know. But it'd be nice to hop back in after a while and try this again, see if it still holds up. So X is 3. Okay, I've passed it a little bit. X is 322. And then the Y is 180. Ah, there we go. 322. Good. Oh, 180, I passed it. Right? Oh, 186. Okay. Bang. Okay. The 186. Good. 186. I wonder if we get a different ending. That's my question. Or if the game even ends. It might not. And then the elevator, and this is, and this needs to go down to 033. If it's just the jump scare again, I'm gonna be so mad at the game, I tell you. Is that right? Oof. Oh, it was. Oh, oh, oh. That fucking really got me there. Oh my goodness. Oh, my heart can't take that. Oh, the expedition ultimately raised more questions than answered. Satellite images showed pieces of the SM-13 scattered across the bottom of the trench as though it had been torn apart by some huge beast. The wreckage cannot be reached at this time. No photographs have been recovered. The stars shine pale as bones. The moon is as lifeless as a corpse. Its ocean a gaping wound. The universe, what's left of it, is dying somewhere in the void. There must be hope. Wowza. What a cool horror game, I'll say once again for the last time, for now. Thank you, Iron Lung, and to the developer of it for creating such an immersive indie horror game. There's a reason why I keep coming back to this thing for so many videos. It's because of the infatuation I do have with it. But yeah, that will wrap this one up, guys. It has been quite a fun, extensive journey exploring the secrets this game holds. If there's any more that I missed, I might come back. I might come back anyway if I have already discovered all there is to discover. But regardless, that's going to do it for today. Thank you very much for checking in and watching and enjoying. And I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye. Whew, my heart. At least I know it still works, eh?